trying to limit to him what he's comfortable at, and team effort, just being in our gaps there.
Big 6-minute stint.
And the emotion. We are doing a really good job early in this game.
Thompson on a heater. That one comes off. And Pritchard controls for the Celtics. On the floor with White, Queta, Tatum, and Hauser. Brown getting a breather off the wide action. Tatum sprays it out to a wide open Hauser. Sam Hauser shooting 39% from deep. Thompson working against Hauser. That one on the front rim. Out to Tatum off the early screen. Draws iron, but comes off to Williams. Tatum now 0 for 3 from the field. Martin with the crossover. Tough finish.
Transition basket by Dallas. They played last night in Orlando. You got to give the Dallas Mavericks, Jason Kidd, a lot of credit. They're coming in here playing really hard and playing very well as they lead the Celtics by 1.
Tatum now 0 for 4. Williams, one more into the corner. Martin drives the close. White in the corner. Great ball fake. Got a bird inside to Queta. Loose ball out of bounds.
Well, I mean, Luka Garza was playing before they got Vucevic. He was actually playing really well, backing up Queta. So he's ready. He's in a rhythm. He's going to go out there and run their offense, make plays for his teammates, and he's going to crash the glass.
Marshall inside. This one rims out. Pritchard with a hit of steam. Finds Tatum off the flare. One more into the corner. White one more. Hauser says, it ends with me. Queta with the offensive rebound. Nemi with the jump hook. NBA over the last year and a half. Consider that he began his career with the Stockton Kings. And got a lot of energy so far, Coach, off the second night of a back-to-back. Tatum snaking it and didn't have enough elevation, got hung. Boy, this place was ready to explode. And Marshall off.
But does have 3 assists. He's going to move better. He's going to feel better each game, each quarter, and this is a great starting off point for him.
Tatum with the screen for White, and he's going to be called. That had to fall into place before he could get back onto the court. Out top, Williams off the screen by Powell. Washington shakes out of the corner. Here's Luka Garza. Jaylen Brown had a notion. Got a little food with Powell on him here. Drives by, sprays it, one more. White for 3.
That's great basket. Pass up a good shot to get a great shot. Really good ball movement by the Celtics there.
Now 5 of 19 from deep. Williams couldn't answer. Tatum with a nice rebound. White on the break. Little sidestep for the lay. Visited his father and kind of got straight for the stretch drive here. Washington inside. Powell foul. Just 1 field goal so far in 5 attempts. As Powell goes to the free throw line for the Dallas Mavericks. Up a Celtics fan said that Tatum was the guy that he really watched a lot of and patterned back in the day. The 85-84 Celtics. Brown off the screen, pulls it, and it comes to flag.
Question lately, could Larry Bird play and dominate in today's NBA? What do you think, Jonesy?
I'd say yes.
Oh, I say definitely.
I would say yes.
That guy's skill level, his IQ, and his toughness. I got no doubt.
It might be 35 a game. Tatum off the mark. Now, we're seeing rust fall off of his game in real time. Flag on the drive. Missed it off the window. Powell with the offensive rebound. Marshall goes right at Garza for the lay. A feral scream to punctuate his point.
He plays one way, hard in attack mode, lives in the paint, 9 paint points per game. I have a lot of respect for Najee Marshall and his mindset and approach.
So he's played a little over 11 minutes. Brown out to Garza. Clean look from deep. Good basketball by the Celtics.
Full news with the fractured ring finger. Luka Garza can do the same thing. He can pick, he can pop, he can play make, knocking down the pick and pop 3 right there.
Flag snakes the screen inside. Cisse with the reverse layup. Some boards. Quick trigger three. And Flag with another rebound for Dallas. Flag just 2 of 7 from the field so far. P.J. Washington with no problems.
It'd be great for Dallas fans to see P.J. Washington get going. Been somewhat of a disappointing year for him. If he can find a way in these last 20 games to string some games together, I know Jason Kidd would really welcome that.
Pritchard. Gonzalez gives it back to Pritchard, who relocates. Fearless. Almost alone.
I like that. Pugnacious. He is tough kid. He's got the ultimate confidence. He has been struggling to make shots, but he's not going to hesitate.
Max Christie finding the gap. Pritchard with the remix. That one comes off. Brown with another opportunity. Garza got it.
As I mentioned, he was playing really well earlier in the year. Every time Missoula called upon him, Luka Garza went out there and did his thing.
Brown back out to Garza on a heat check mission. 8 so far off the wide action, and Cisse.
Jason Kidd said it. He caught some grief for playing him at the point guard. The ball should be in his hands. Let him make the play every time down the floor. He is that talented.
Brown fouled on his foot. Competitiveness you love.
And he plays both ends.
Who made the 3.5-hour drive from Maine, including his mom, Kelly, who was a hooper herself at the University of Maine. She has the only win in NCAA tournament. His state of Maine may be shut down today with him playing in Boston. By the way, I also spoke to him about his chances at Rookie of the Year going against his Duke teammate, Con Knippel. He said Con is one of his closest friends and former roommate, but that they're competing out there. And he says, I want to kill him when I'm out there. And he expects vice versa. As we said straight up, Jonesy and Coach, are you going for it? Do you want to beat your friend for Rookie of the Year? And he said, absolutely, no question.
Talked about his competitiveness, George. Gonzalez, meanwhile, with the corner 3, makes it a 1-point game. As we approach 3 minutes to go, Flag in the ball game, 3 of 9 around the Washington screen. Washington with the 3 ball. Brown couldn't corral the rebound. It went for it. Would be the first set. Christie over to Flag. 7 on the shot clock. Marshall for 3, got it. Good discernment by Flag, moving his feet well.